First things first, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Y Feliz Navidad a todos. All right, welcome back to another episode. My name is Buki.
My name is Mando.
And today we're going to be talking about a little bit of some supercomputers, Taco Bell, and what you got?
And I'm going to be talking about the shooting in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be spicy. And I mean, if we get to squeeze a little bit more stuff, I mean, we'll put a little bit more stuff on there.
Yeah,
but,
for sure, man.
But yeah, how oh yeah, and we don't have Papo today. You know.
He's not here today.
Yeah, he's not here today. And my motherfucker has a undercover mission going and shit. Yo. But
nah, it's good though. Yeah, so like always, give us a follow, subscribe to our channels either on YouTube. We got Facebook now.
Yeah.
So you can give us a like there. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, for sure. Rate and review us on any of the platforms you're listening to us on. It helps more than you can imagine. What else? Let's see. So, yeah, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and now Facebook. So, with that being said, I guess we could start this bad boy.
Simón ese. So, when I was a kid, there was older guys who were like, ¿Qué onda ese? Or like, what's up ese? And I was like, what the hell is ese? But yeah, how was your week, man?
Man, it's going, bro. Might sound a little bit off because I'm hungover as fuck right now.
Had some fun last night?
Bro. I don't ever want to fucking drink again in my fucking life. And the thing is, like, I'm going to a 15 today. So, holy shit. I really don't want to drink. Supposedly it's bring your own shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want to see shit, bro. I hope nobody tells me to drink and I fall for it. Bro. I'm done. But yeah, it's been a long week, honestly. Weather's been shitty. So what about you?
It's been a pretty good week. I can't complain. It's one of those weeks when, because I'm going to be off work for the next 2 weeks, so it feels nice. But, when you are about to have vacation, though, you're just counting the hours.
Yeah.
It's like, is it Friday yet? I wasn't supposed to work Friday, but we did. I'm not complaining. It was raining Monday. I think it rained Tuesday, too. So we still had to work, and I was like, But, yeah, other than that, it's been a pretty good week. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's almost the end of the fucking year. This episode is going to release in Christmas.
Oh, shoot. Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. Hope you guys wake up hungover as fuck. Yo. But, yeah, it's the 25th. Yeah. So
when I was a kid, I thought Christmas was on the 24th.
That's Hispanic culture.
Well, but think about it. Even though we celebrated the 24th, but like Noche Buena, we still wait until 12 to say Merry Christmas, though. And it didn't click until like 2 weeks ago. We actually do celebrate because we wait until 12 to say Merry Christmas. We don't say it like before. I mean, we do say it, but like, you could be sitting in la sala, just, I don't know, watching TV on your phone or eating or drinking, whatever you do. And just around 12, you get up, you hug everybody, and then you go back to either sleep or eating again.
Yeah. It's like a New Year's Eve type of deal.
Yeah.
We just celebrate more the 24th than, the 25th. Like, yeah. So that's why I'm saying, I hope all you motherfuckers wake up hungover as fuck. Yo. Bro. But with all that being said, so when was this? The Madison, Wisconsin shooting.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you, where was it?
It was in Madison, Wisconsin. It was in a school called Abundant Life Christian School. It's a private school.
It's a private school?
It's a private Christian school. Yeah, dude. And so the shooter was identified as 15-year-old Natalie Rupnow.
Oh, so it was a girl.
It was a girl. It was a girl. And
Well, not like it changes anything, but
but and no, she was not a tranny
yeah,
or transsexual or whatever.
yeah.
But so police say Natalie opened fire inside of the study hall inside of the school just before 11 a.m., killing a student and a teacher, while 6 people were injured, including 2 students with life-threatening injuries. Yeah, and they still can't tell what the motive is. Supposedly there's like manifesto, but they're still reviewing it. I don't think they've released it.
Did she go to that school?
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
She probably hated one of them teachers though, which is not a reason to do that kind of stuff on.
Yeah. They say that she was being bullied and whatnot. Sorry about that, guys. But that was my baby. But anyways, so they say that there was bullying involved with her, and then she supposedly had a bad home life, or possibly a bad home life. But yeah, the police were called at 10:57, and they had pretty quick response. They were there at 11 a.m. on the dot, but they found 3 people dead. The chick, the girl, shot herself.
Oh no!
Yeah, she killed herself. So, then apparently she was in contact with a 20-year-old man from California. So,
because I was gonna ask, how did she get her the gun and stuff?
her family had guns. I'm not sure too sure on the details of how she got the guns, but her family had guns. There's a picture of her at the shooting range. So her family had a membership at the shooting range. So possibly how she got the guns.
That makes sense. She knows how to use them.
Yeah. So so this came out, right? And then Natalie was in contact with a 20-year-old man from California whom authorities say was plotting a mass shooting with her. And so the FBI says that he had been messaging Natalie about attacking government buildings with a gun and explosives. The order, this restraining order that they have, doesn't exactly say what buildings they were targeting or when he was planning to launch this attack, but that's a big probably reason why she even decided to shoot at the school. So so the victims that died is a 14-year-old Ruby Patricia Bergara and 42-year-old Aaron M. West. And that's crazy, bro.
Because he happened at a Christian school.
Yeah.
You would think that. I guess what's happening right now, and here's what I think, because a lot of them shootings happen at either places where there's mostly like, I'm not trying to sound racist, but they happen mostly in areas where there's a lot of white kids though.
Yeah.
And I think it's because they don't have those metal detectors and stuff as they do at, like in areas where there's mostly Hispanics or black kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
There's that's the thing is, I guess in certain areas where like crime rate tends to be a bit higher,
yeah.
that's where they have these things. So where the crime rate is lower, people just don't expect it to happen.
Well, that makes sense.
And the thing is, like, it's a private school. You know what I'm saying? So like for you to be in a private school, I mean, home can't be too bad. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a crazy thing to happen. And the thing is, this is a possible case of grooming. There's just no fucking way that this little girl's gonna be like, huh,
Yeah, because
I'm a full send it.
yeah.
And then the thing is, the society is also failing kids too. So this girl wore a shirt that was identical to the shirt of Eric Harris. He was one of the shooters in Columbine. So yeah, I'll be posting that picture, but it's super crazy. Look, identical. It's the same shirt.
Oh, I see.
So basically, like what they're saying is that like there were signs that this was gonna happen and nobody caught them. Once again, there were signs that this was gonna happen. Nobody caught it, and it's unfortunate because if there were signs, like let's say, um, like the shirt or supposedly there was a few signs. I'm not gonna specify because I don't want to get caught like fucking it up. But from what I heard, that there was signs. This shirt was one of them, and I'm pretty sure that her boyfriend is like releasing information and text messages about like like whatever they spoke about. So the police is also, I'm pretty sure, reviewing that stuff too. But this 20-year-old man is probably the culprit of like this whole grooming situation.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And like you said, she probably was getting bullied in school, and you don't know how her parents would treat her too. So
Yeah.
all of that just made her, because she killed herself. So there was definitely
Yeah, it was definitely
something going on with her life, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of times the parents don't really, either they don't care about their kids, and I understand a lot of parents have to work more than one job, right? A lot of them are single parents, and I know it's hard, but just pay attention sometimes,
Yeah.
man. Kids show signs before they do stuff. Or
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like what I would, me personally, if I ever have kids, I would try to teach him, express your feelings, not in
Yeah.
out, and not just because what happens is when you don't have anybody to talk to, you just keep everything to yourself, and or you talk to somebody that it's not going to help you, but instead it's going to make you do stuff like this, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I assume that, I don't know, she probably told whoever that 20-year-old dude is, and instead he probably was like, hey, you have guns, what don't you go and
Yeah, exactly.
show them and stuff.
Exactly.
I feel like you should be, as a parent, should be that person that your kids could trust, and instead of just, I don't know, like, you should make them feel comfortable. Sometimes just talking can help so much, and I don't know, it's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure this could have been avoided if the parents would have like actually probably paid a little bit more attention, actually gone through her shit. Like, this probably could have been avoided.
Yeah, and they might say, well, I don't want to go through my kids' stuff because they're gonna hate me. No, that's where I'm saying, since they're kids, you gotta establish a relationship with them for them to feel. I mean, you're either their mom or their dad, but also you could be their friend. You know what I mean? In a way, they're not gonna be hiding stuff. Because me personally, when I was younger, I would be scared to tell my parents something that I did. There's stuff that they don't know that I did. You know what I mean? But it's just how it was. But I do want to be a different parent. Like, hey, I want to be able to help my kid, because now I understand there's parents that, they go through a lot of stuff too, and then they pass that to their kids, like maybe trauma and stuff, and we know that too. But I don't know. There's stuff that can be done to avoid.
Yeah,
stuff like this.
It was unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it had to go down like that. People had to pay for something that they didn't have to pay for too.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this all plays out, but super unfortunate. And if you guys have thoughts of suicide or anything, just fucking talk to somebody. Just fucking talk to somebody. There's a hotline. Yo, don't do anything permanent for something that's temporary. But yeah, dude, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think there should be more done to like I know like mental help for people, and also should be more like there should be something done to protect kids in school,
Yeah,
right? I don't think. Yes, I understand gun control has, you know, but there should be somebody just like how they protect. I don't know, like government buildings
buildings.
and stuff.
Yeah,
There should be that for kids too.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like private, even in private schools. I mean, you would think that private schools would be more protected because you're paying for it,
yeah.
and especially at a Christian school, you wouldn't expect that. But we now know that it can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I don't know. It's just like I said,
And it's like it's fucked up, dude.
it's just sad.
Yeah.
How many people? How many people pass away?
Two.
Two.
A 14-year-old and a 42-year-old being a teacher. And yeah, they'll be buried in these next few days. I think they're both gonna be buried on Saturday, I think.
Saturday.
Yeah. But very unfortunate. And prayers to the victims' families. It's unfortunate.
Now, her parents, have they say anything?
Not that I've seen as of yet. I mean, they're probably really, you know how lawyers are,
Yeah, they probably like
especially with the whole what just happened in Georgia and shit. So
yeah.
it's crazy. It was a short thing though. It was like 8 minutes, bro. Like 8 minutes. It looks direct. I don't know.
I used to think the old schools would have like some type of police car in front of the school, or unless it was the school I went to, because they would always have at least one or two like cars just park outside, and you got police inside of the school. Like I said, maybe it's just that school I went to, but I don't know. I mean, there should be more like that, and it's not to make kids feel like, oh, I've been watched, or they want to. No, it's just to Also, you got to make sure you have somebody that knows how to deal with like stress like that though. You like stressful situations that you're not gonna react and do something stupid either.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the police we have. I'm not saying all police are bad. I'm not saying all are good, but I feel like there's a few that they probably need more training into like more like what to do in this type of case, so this type of situation, like
like the Uvalde shit.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah. So on December 9, 2024, Google released or announced a thing called Willow chip, which is a quantum computer, chip. So what a quantum computer is, it's basically a computer that can, uses mechanical phenomena to perform complex computations, which is basically a super, like it can solve problems in under 5 minutes. That would take a normal computer more than 10 septillion years, which they say they say it might not be true because that is longer, like it surpasses the age of the Earth. Like it's too much. It's not real. But according to Google, allegedly they say that it's that powerful. Now, I think me personally, like I was thinking, how like nowadays everything is about technology, all those electric cars. One of the reasons why they use this type of computers is to make lighter batteries for like electrical cars. They can control the weather. All this crazy stuff, man. Like, and I don't know. It might be a good thing. It might be a bad thing. It will solve a bunch of problems, especially for scientists that they trying to find a cure for a disease like cancer. We don't know. They might have the cure for cancer already, but they said that it might be help with that. I mean, I don't know if you can play that video where where it basically talks about how it might not be a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they like the fact that they're talking about septillion years. that's a number that has 24 zeros though.
So here's a video that Bucky was talking about.
Nuclear weapons aren't the worst thing that humans ever made. Nope, it's quantum computers. But why is that worse? Well, it's not quantum computing alone, but the entire system built around it. Okay. You see, if you haven't noticed yet, the entire world is heading rapidly towards automating survival.
What, you mean like using robots?
Yeah, AI, robots, all these things you hear about now that seem relatively harmless, but what do you think is going to happen when there are more humanoid robots than humans? When they have taken over pretty much every job, are in every single household, and there are quantum computers that house the AI that is managing all of these robots.
Well, people wouldn't need to work.
The better this gets, the shorter the distance between an idea and seeing that idea realized.
Right, so who's in charge of this?
That's where things get dangerous.
World destruction.
If it's intentional,
And it's over.
my question is, would you befriend somebody who's only friends with you because their leader tells them to be?
Wait, are you saying that?
Yo, that's crazy as fuck. Just imagine.
Yeah, so apparently, like I was, reading or kind of what I understand is that, let's just say if you want to go out somewhere, right, and you don't know what to wear, right, and then apparently the computer can just gives you, it's not like it's going to give you an answer, but it's going to show you what would happen if you wear that kind of clothes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the reason why they want to use it for medicine, right? Because they want to predict hey, okay, so this will help us to compare to other computers that would take a longer time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it will solve a bunch of problems, but it would probably create more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I'm not a computer guy, so I really don't know much about them. But it's. I just think it's crazy. I mean, they talking about that there's other universe. I mean, what is it? Parallel?
Yeah, there's other. It's said that there's other universes.
Yeah.
And like, in essence, they say that it could pretty much see into other universes or whatever.
Yeah, talking about time shifting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Does that mean that we can time travel now?
I mean, I guess if it's not time travel, it'd be basically the same, like at the same point in time, just in different situations is what the idea is. So it's like, all right, so like right now we're in a timeline where, let's say, what's a historical event? Give me one. World War II.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say the Nazis won, right? We're in a timeline. Let's say right now we're in a timeline where the Nazis lost. Basically, going to a different, like a parallel universe or different dimension or whatever, is basically saying that in that timeline or in that universe, the Nazis won. And so let's say I cross over to that universe, it'd be basically the same point in time, just from a different outcome. You get what I'm saying?
I think that's kind of cool in a way, though.
Yeah, that would be fucking dope.
I mean, imagine it's like, all right, imagine I went to school. I want to see myself. If I did, I went to college. Like, imagine.
Yeah.
Because basically, that's something I ask myself. Like, imagine where would I be if I actually finished college?
Yeah, see?
Or,
Yeah. Have you ever watched Rick and Morty?
some of them.
So Rick and Morty, for those that you haven't watched, is an animated series, and Morty is the grandson of Rick. He's a mad scientist, and the whole thing is that Rick has this gun that can like help him travel into different dimensions. So like per se, if Morty dies in his world, he can snatch another Morty from another fucking world, and vice versa. If Rick dies, like they can go to another dimension and get the Rick from that dimension to be on his. And there's like this like world where it's just straight Ricks. Just straight Ricks and Mortys, and they have like different identification numbers. So they're from different dimensions and different parts of the timeline and shit. But yeah, it's basically, yeah. If you should watch it, that's pretty good though.
I guess, yeah, that's. I never thought of that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if you put into perspective, it's pretty cool. Like, but I was hearing about it fucking the computer being so strong that it could possibly be borrowing some of its energy from a different dimension or from a different universe.
Yeah, that's the part I'm like, is it true though, or you guys just?
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast that was talking about that shit. That in essence, yeah, a computer can be so strong that it could do that. It could tell you if there's more to life than what there really is. But that's
I don't know,
crazy,
dude. It's kind of stuff that I wouldn't.
bro. Like it's crazy and how like in the short period of time that all this advancement has happened. Because like I was watching this shit on the Sam and Colby video on Chernobyl, and there's this whole room that's straight computers. It's just one computer, whole room, and that's basically what would control the plant, the nuclear power plant.
Uh-huh.
And in essence, that whole room had the same power as our phones now. A whole room.
Well, that's what they were saying. Like this Willow, the chip,
Mhm.
it's smaller than the palm of your hand, and the amount of power it's got to do all that kind of stuff is so tiny.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, to power that though, they have to like use. I'm pretty sure they have to use natural resources,
Oh, probably.
like coal and shit.
Yeah.
Like AI. AI is a big thing. That's what they're like. They're trying to figure out how to fucking maintain AI because it's not very green. It's not very green, but it's like, I've been on Netflix a lot. So there's this movie with Megan Fox, and she plays as a robot, and basically it has AI that's supposed to mimic a human and all that, and she's basically a nanny. And that's what they use the robots for, like house duties and shit. And basically she becomes like sentient. Like she becomes her own thing. And she starts like overriding these protocols because she falls in love with her owner. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
shoot, you seen the movie? I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's really good, bro. What's the name of that fucking movie?
But I think what they want to do with that movie is just make people feel like, hey, it's a normal thing. It will happen. I feel like if you have money, you will have one of those in your house doing all
Yeah, and basically
cleaning and everything.
everybody had them. Like even if they didn't have money, they had them.
Oh.
So it's a different. You should watch it though. You know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've seen it. I know.
Yo,
I don't know the name though, but I know which one you.
yeah,
I think I tried to watch it, but like fell asleep in like the 5 minutes. But
yeah, you should watch it though. It's pretty good, but
yeah, I mean, think about it. Like if we have those, they would take a lot of jobs away from people.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah.
we'll see. Next thing you know, it's like you go to a McDonald's. There's no fucking people in there now, but it'll happen real quick. Like we won't even fucking realize, and it's gonna be. Boom.
I was at work the other day, and we were doing something that I'm not saying it was dangerous, but if we had something that would have like basically not the humans doing it would be better, right? I mean, and the older guy there, like, he's got tons of experience. Now he mentioned before he's not that, up to date with the technology and everything, and he's like, man, it would be nice if we could just, operate this machine from a distance and we don't have to be here. I was like, they have that already. I was like, you can be sitting in an office while you have the machine over there moving by itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's stuff that people don't know yet, but like they got those, especially in mining, like those big trucks, like giant trucks. They are like they're super expensive. That's why not a lot of companies have them, but the ones they do, it says that they save time because you don't have to be and money because you don't have to be paying the person driving them. You know what I mean? And I don't know. But they still have to be controlled by a human. I mean, just that you don't have to be there physically.
Yeah.
And let's just say you have 10 trucks. you can only use one person to control all of them. So and like I said, you want to do that, and when there's like super dangerous locations, like you want to have a machine there, you don't want to have a person in the machine because it could be dangerous, right? So by having this type of technology, you can just control it from a room without putting the person's life at risk.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was just crazy. I was like, man, I wish we had those. I'm like, I wish somebody wouldn't. I'm like, we have those already. We just personally don't have them, but they exist.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, they say that there's. So basically, what they say is that the government is 100 years, 100 years more advanced than the civilians are. So basically, we're probably way more advanced than what they let us know, and they just want to keep on dropping this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
But
they just need more room for them to. They just give us, hey, you guys can have this now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. They're just, you can have this. Now I feel like you can have a little bit of this. And so, who knows? We'll see. We'll see because... Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Yeah. But anyways, that's the dealio with that.
That's the deal with that fast computer. I mean, you guys can do more research. Just type the name on Google. There's people that can explain it better. I was just trying to understand the terms that we're using.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to understand it, but I kind of get it at the same time. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, Google has been on top of their shit. I'm pretty sure their AI went sentient a few years back. It started making its like own code that they didn't understand.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they had to shut it off. But like, imagine, bro. Imagine making its own code. They had to fucking shut it off.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Well, that's the. Did you hear that Taco Bell has chicken nuggets now?
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but
that's crazy. So, like I said, I just find out. I opened TikTok today, and I think my wife mentioned it too. But she was saying like they have like for the 10-piece chicken nuggets, it's like 670 calories and like 75 grams of protein.
There's no way.
That's what I'm saying. Like there is no way. Because imagine you go to the gym, you just go to a Taco Bell for lunch, and then go to Taco Bell at night, and you already have their like, is it like 150 grams of protein?
Yeah.
Like that is crazy. But apparently it's got a bunch of sodium, which. It's not good, but I mean, I'm still willing to try and see what it tastes like.
I'm willing to try it.
I don't think they're healthy though, but hey, you can try them.
Anything for the gains, protein. Bro,
I don't know, man.
I mean, Taco Bell food ain't that bad, bro. It ain't that bad. People make it seem a little bad, bro. But it's not healthy, but
here's what I think. When people think about Taco Bell is not real food, but are you comparing it to actual Mexican food? And if you are, then you're wrong. You shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
You should just taste it for what it is. It's tacos, right?
Yeah.
They're good, right?
Yeah.
Me personally, I like Taco Bell though.
Yeah, I love that
like
shit,
it.
bro.
They got the grilled cheese burrito,
bro.
Steak. Oh man, it's probably one of my favorite things from there.
Bro, my favorite thing is like the Mexican pizza, bro.
I have not tried it.
Yeah, bro, the Mexican pizza is where it's at. The Crunch Wraps, man, they fucking just put tomatoes in that bitch now, bro. Like I used to get it all the time, bro.
They used to. Did you make those ones?
Yeah, I
showed up at work one time and said, "Hey, I made some."
Yeah, I made some Crunch Wraps. Yeah,
I remember that.
I made some Crunch Wraps. It was steak, right? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, "Yeah, you made some," but yeah, no. Yeah, same thing with Olive Garden though. It's like, it's not real Italian food. I'm like,
I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody goes for like it being real Italian food unless they're like retarded. Maybe.
Well, I mean, it's like, let's go get some. No, just I don't. I feel like if you really want tacos, like the real tacos, you got to get street tacos though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like I don't know. Taco Bell is just trying to change their game, I guess. Since McDonald's is increasing their price.
Yeah, McDonald's is overpriced as fuck,
That's
bro.
too much, man.
And then like not only that, you eat the McDonald's and then you feel stupid guilty because you're eating it. You're just like, oh man, I should have never ate that shit, man. Yo, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead.
No,
My
I mean
bad.
you mentioned something about what was it?
John Bonet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this because you brought up I brought up Netflix, and so I was watching this series about the murder of John Bonet, John Bonet Ramsey. So John Bonet Ramsey was a beauty pageant kid.
Yeah.
So she would do beauty pageants and shows and whatnot, and she was killed. But she was killed and then found in her own basement. So they want to say that the parents possibly killed her. And the thing is that, so the girl goes missing overnight, right? The mother comes down, goes to the kitchen, sees a ransom letter saying that they were from a foreign faction. Said that they had kidnapped John Bonet and demanded a sum of $118,000 to bring her back. In the letter, they say, please don't call a cop. Well, not please. They just said, don't call the cops. I don't want to hear anybody knowing about this shit. And the first thing they did was call the cops.
Yeah.
Later that afternoon, they had searched the house for her. Nobody found her. Later that afternoon, when they search again, they find her body in the basement. And she was discovered by her father. And she had been tortured, sexually assaulted, and asphyxiated with duct tape over her mouth and hands. And they had tied a garrote on her throat so tight that it was like in her skin.
Oh shoot.
And the Netflix series is called Cold Case: Who Killed John Bonet Ramsey. So it's picked up, and it's they show pictures and shit. You guys should watch it. They show pictures of how tight the garrote was, and that shit was so tight, dude. And there's people that started claiming to be the suspect and shit. It's a very good series.
I think I've heard of that. Like there was people saying like, "Hey, I did it," right?
Yeah.
But why would you like, "Oh yeah, I was the one who did it."
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
what's-
People are fucking weird. People are fucking weird.
That's just weird, man.
But long story short is that after this series came out, this lady sends a letter to John Ramsey, the father of John Bonet, and the letter says that she claims that her ex-husband might have been the killer, and apologizes, and she was like, the letter says this: I've kept this inside for as long as I can. Please call me. And then named her husband in this letter and whatnot. John called, and they never picked up. So now that's where the mystery.
It's weird because I heard some people saying that maybe it was her mom.
Yeah, so they say
Yeah.
that the mom might have killed her because she was wetting the bed, but there's no proof over
There's
it.
no proof of that, right?
Yeah, so basically the police had to like apologize because they were blaming them for so long, and they had just no proof to say that it was actually them. Yes, it was like under really weird circumstances, but there was no evidence leading to them. There was no DNA, and they have DNA, but they can't link it to anybody.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, because I don't know a lot about it, but it I heard about it, so yeah. I mean, there's a lot of weird people out there that will want to do that to little kids, dude. But I don't know.
Yeah, you guys should you really watch it. you could see where the police fumbled really hard.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. That apparently police didn't really do a good job because apparently they had a bunch of people over the house when they find out what happened, and it's not something you should do. Apparently, right? I don't know. So when did this happen?
This happened, I think it was 96, if I'm not mistaken. Or no. Yeah, hold on.
Like, I just find it weird that a bunch of guys saying, "Oh, I was the one who did it. I was the one who did it." Like, nah, man. It makes me wonder if I had a daughter, I wouldn't let her do that.
Yeah, dude.
There's so many weird, creepy dudes out there. Like,
Yeah, dude. It was 96.
96.
It was right after Christmas in Boulder, Colorado. Yeah, dude. That's so sad. So it's foul as fuck. Whoever wrote this letter is foul as fuck. But then let's say right that the letter is actually true. She might have not answered because I guess it could be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But like, why bring it up though?
I like you said, maybe I assume whoever did it's not alive anymore, or might be. I don't know.
Be.
So I don't know. Maybe she's like, maybe I should just not said anything. She probably just felt like, what did I do? Maybe I'm not just gonna answer because it's gonna get worse. And if he was able to do that to a little girl, he's gonna do that to me. I'm speaking of like the person who sent that letter. I don't know.
Like, the thing is that she's probably like, they're gonna drag my name to the dirt because I kept this to myself.
That's also true.
Like, why?
Especially how people are nowadays.
Bro, you're canceled forever.
Canceled, just like they're doing with that person from McDonald's who snitched.
Oh, yeah, bro. Bro, they that bitch fucked up.
Yeah, nah, dude. I don't know. They still haven't figured out who did it, right?
Who killed John Bonet?
Yeah.
That was like the biggest lead they had so far. But who knows how that shit's gonna end up? Her mom passed away, not knowing who killed her. So it's a sad thing, dude. It's a sad thing. But since we were talking about that whole snitch,
Yeah.
so this is like, I posted 2 clips on our social media.
Yeah.
And both the clips were about the drones. And dude, this was something. So apparently there was let me just tell you the theory that they gave me, right? The theory goes that supposedly a nuclear weapon was snuck into the United States by another country, and these drones are ours, used to detect nuclear weapons, so they are scanning the ground 24/7 until they find it.
I guess that makes sense, because why wouldn't the government do anything about them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's nothing. They're fine. Like, yeah. I don't know. I think they could give us a better excuse.
Yeah, dude, like, that's crazy. So I'm like, holy shit. I replied, I was like, that makes sense. And then they're also saying Project Bluebeam. Yeah. Plasmoids. And then this dude named Shitstick. Yeah, with the 5. But he said he commented on the clip and said, look at my video. And I go on the video, right? And he's recording in the sky like this ball of light, right? And supposedly this was in Tampa, Florida. So it was pretty dope. That was the first time somebody actually,
Dude, last time after we recorded, I was going home and I saw one of them, 2 of them, the drones, dude. Like, they're weird. Like, I guess you just see that on the news and you're not expecting them to see them. So now every night when I go outside, I try to look like to see if I can see one, because it was definitely not a plane. They were next to each other, and they're not any fighter jets or anything, because they're going fast and they are super loud. You can't. There's no noise on them. You just see little lights, and I saw them And I was like, oh, I think I call you.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's insane to think that nothing is being done, and then in the area where you're seeing them it's like you gotta.
Oh yeah, I know.
You gotta step it up a little bit, bro. But yeah, dude, I was pretty. Thanks for the comments, guys. I really liked it. Really liked them.
Was that on TikTok?
Yeah, I was on TikTok. So
Yeah, man. Like we said before, give us comment. Like, it
yeah,
also helps.
definitely it helps. I'd like to hear people's opinions. I like to hear people's opinions on what we talk about. It's fun. It's fun to see it. A lot of people are like, it's obviously planes. You could see the lights on them, but it's just like, nah.
Yeah.
If you could see the lights on them, right, but you can see the details that they're not planes, what is it then?
Yeah.
And like they're fucking trying to like say that, oh no, it's just hobbyist, drone hobbyist and shit, but nah.
I don't know. I just think that the government should have just thought of a better excuse. I don't know. They're just for I don't know, Google Maps or GPS. They're just trying to make it better. Not just be like, oh yeah, we don't know what it is, but we're fine. It's not a threat.
Yeah, it's not a threat.
How does that make sense? Like, we don't know what it is, but we know that you know what I mean? Just, I don't know, make up something, bro. Like,
make something up. And then like at the same time you have China showing off their fucking drone swarms. I'm over here talking about droids, bro. Too much Star Wars shit. But yeah, dude. Who knows? The world may never know.
I was gonna say that you like Star Wars. You got a Star Wars thing right there. You know, I never actually watched one of the movies.
You have to, bro. I'm sorry, you have to.
No, actually, maybe one. I have watched one.
You have to watch them, bro. I love Star Wars, bro. Like, there's gonna be they're supposedly gonna release they're gonna release episode 3 for a 20th anniversary in 2025, and I'm super excited for it because that's the movie that got me actually into Star Wars. I was a kid, bro. I remember watching that movie, Revenge of the Sith.
I need to watch them. I feel like I don't watch enough TV though. Movies.
Yeah, you got it. You have to try out Star Wars, bro. The lore and all that shit. I just feel like Disney's fucking playing too much with that though. Like they're making it too woke, and it's not even like following the storyline. It's
So what do we gain from that, bro?
yeah, like
Just keep it original. That's what makes it. But no, we gotta include people there.
yeah. I'm not.
That's if that's gonna make any difference.
Man. Fuck that, bro. Don't ruin Star Wars with that woke bullshit. Like, another thing that pisses me off, bro. So for you gamers out there, Black Ops 6 just came out, and there's a they, them. Bro, who the fuck? So the Black Ops 6 is based in the 1990s, right? And this whole transsexual movement is new. And everybody's just like, yo, why the fuck are you doing that, bro? Like, that was a thing in the 90s now. That's new to me. And people are like really not like vibing with that shit, I don't, and a lot of people are complaining about the cheats and shit. People are cheating on it already, ruining it. I was like reason 106 not to buy BO6.
Dude, I don't play video games, and like I heard people talk about them. I'm like, there's so many out there. Like,
Yeah.
you see, I try. It's just it's not. I just can't.
Yeah.
I
feel you.
get to like them though.
So what got me into video games is my mom had a Super Nintendo, and she had a whole bunch of games, bro. And that's what got me into games. So I for Christmas I got my kids Super Nintendo, and they don't know yet, but I bought them a TV Super Nintendo and it 3 games. I'm still trying to buy like 2 more.
Yeah.
But start getting her or them into that, I guess. Get a hobby at least, you know? At least for the younger one. Because the younger one won't be able to play sports and shit because of, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, dude. I'm super excited to see them open that shit up and try it out. I fucking so I bought it, right? And my stupid ass, bro. I bought it. So here's how it went. I find it on Marketplace, right? And everybody was like taxing the fuck out of them. They're asking for 260, 180, 160. I'm just like, fuck. And like it's either there, it was not working properly, it was cracked, it was yellow as fuck, or some dumbass, or it was just not in my state. And like to go to New York or New Jersey for that is just wild work. I didn't feel like doing all that. So I was checking and I eventually found one and I'm like, it said $100, right? At first it was 150 because I saw it earlier in the day. And then later that day I saw it was like 100. I was like, they're lowering the price. But I was like, 100 is not too bad. It's hour drive. I'll just fucking do it, right? So I hit him up and I'm like, hey, look, I can pick this up. And it's like, mind you, it's like 9, almost 10. And they were like, pick it up now. And I was like, I got $75, bro, right now. And she was like, yeah, pick it up. I don't want it. And I was like, for real? Like right now. I'm like, I'm an hour away. And they were like, yeah, you get it. And I was like, okay. So I went, I got it, and it was dark as shit. And I couldn't see shit, dude. I, as is, need glasses. I couldn't see shit. So I open it up. I look at it as much as I can. I didn't check the cables. My stupid ass didn't check the cables. Me confié.
Yeah.
Típico, me confié. And she was like, oh, we could try it in. We could try it inside. And I was like, nah, I trust you because I had my car in a no parking spot. Yeah. And I was like, it's fine. I'll just take that right now. And if anything, I'll let you know, right? Bro, I get home at like midnight, almost 1 a.m, and I have to work at fucking 5. And then when I go to connect it, I realize that the AV cords, the video one is broken.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm just like, oh my God, bro. And I'm like, yo, if this thing doesn't work. So I overnighted one and I tried it out yesterday. Bro, it worked.
Which one is it, you said?
The Super Nintendo.
Let me see, because like I said, I used to go to over my cousin's house and they used to play them. And I remember playing them. I just need...
There's a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and then there's the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. I had that growing up. I love the shit out of it, bro. But if anybody that has a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, and has the game, I'm looking for a few games. Mega Man. I'm stupid. Mega Man. Any of them. And then I'm also looking for Metal Warriors. Those games were my favorite games. And then I'm also looking for the Venom game. And I'm pretty sure the Venom game comes in a red cartridge. So for you guys, if you are listening, make sure to hit me up on any social media platform. We check our messages, bro.
Yeah.
We check our messages. I'll buy that shit. So, yeah.
So the one I remember is the GameCube.
Oh, yeah, the GameCube. I remember that shit.
But yeah, no, I don't know, dude. I feel like I should probably get into it. I don't know. Maybe just give it another try.
Yeah. But this episode is going to be shorter than usual. But since we're on here, I guess we're going to announce the second season. New year, new me. So yeah, we're gonna do season 2 for 2025.
Yep.
And talk about new stuff. We'll figure out topics. Like I said, and I've said it plenty times before, we're open to do any topics that you guys, send over. So hopefully,
Yeah, definitely. We'll try to keep, this more interesting, I guess. you
yeah,
say.
keep it more interesting. And I know I've been saying that we're gonna record. We're gonna do video. So we're just getting a few kinks, figured out. But that is the goal for season 2. We'll see what's up. A last episode the last episode that we will post for season 1 is gonna come out January 1st, and then I guess we'll take a week break and then do season 2. So the only reason the first season is going to end on the 1st, though, is because we'd be recording basically the 27th or whatnot. So hope you guys keep on, enjoying our podcast. And
Yeah. I mean, this will be posted on Christmas Day.
yeah, Christmas.
So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And we're out. Toodaloo, motherfuckers.